So we'll kick off to get us underway. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So the App State Mountaineers offense will take the first swing of the game. And here comes this quarterback. When he takes the field, he brings a certain swagger and charisma out there that not only the entire team, the entire stadium seems to feed off of.
You can feel it. It's different. It's special. Guys like this don't come around very often, but he makes the whole team better, but the belief is strong because he continues to make plays and be there for his team every time they need him.
You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. They'll give it to him again. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. Hands it off. Oh, the ball squirts out. Defense just cradling that fumble and securing it. They bring him down, but that great defensive play might be overturned. Let's see what the call is. This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this offense was going to try and get this receiver involved and get him involved early. So here they are just finding an easy completion. It's not a touchdown, but they just want to get this guy lathered up and get him into a run.
And he's brought down, but a flag is also down.
Illegal block on the back. Offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Looking for a man. It's Klubnik. Underheat, and he gets rid of it. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. A strike downfield. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29. Here comes Clemson with another first down. The aerial assault continues. On the move, he fires. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And this junior quarterback shows you why the scouts love that big arm of his. Trying to run, it's Haynes. Not a lot of daylight there. Let's give him 1 to the 14. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. He's going to pass on 2nd down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Brown. And he was off to the races after the catch, and they finally drag him down. Let's see what Clemson comes up with on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Tigers!
And what a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the 2nd level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
He'll try to tack on one more. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. They went 54 yards on that last touchdown drive. And it was closed out by the short yardage touchdown. And here's the return. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out in the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Appalachian State offense returns to the field. That's reeled in. It's Robinson. And they make the tackle, but the official has tossed his flag.
Hold it. Offense.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. And now they have enhanced their degree of difficulty on 2nd and long from the 6. Looking to throw, it's Aguilar. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. He just kept going backwards. You have to step up, and they get him for a safety.
Oh, and how about this defense? Understanding where they are in the field. They got a chance to put points on the board, and they do.
So after taking the safety, they'll line up for a free kick from their own 20. Fields the punt. Wants to make a play. They make the tackle at the 39, but a really good job by the return team there. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Looking left. Got him downfield. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. This tight end just creates matchup problems no matter how you try to defend it.
How about the catch radius on him, too? So as a quarterback, you don't have to be perfect when throwing it to him. You just got to get it somewhere in his vicinity, and he can come up with the catch.
Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon.
Neutral zone defense.
So the offense accepts the penalty, and they'll get a little farther away from their own end zone. The give to the back. Discards him with the stiff arm. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. Snags it. He thought he might turn that into a score, but the defense able to wrestle him down short. They'll stop him at the 3. Give to the running back. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers.
Nice drive, nice touchdown. I love this offense's response to what happened a week ago. Listen, we're 0-1, so be it. Let's put the foot on the gas. Let's move forward, get better, and they have in game 2 so far.
PAT unit on the field. And the extra point extends the lead to 16. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Missouri has the lead right now. Columbia has just been jumping all week, but this game is hardly over. There is time left on that clock. They're up by 7 over Buffalo. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this one.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere.
You know, David, I love defenses that stay aggressive, especially at this point of the field. They've got pass rushers on this unit with speed and that are aggressive and that can win one-on-one, and you saw it right there.
And there's 2 thought processes when I'm a defense and I got them backed up is I am stopping the run, not allowing them to have any space, but also understanding this is also a shot part of the field. Like, it's going to be a run, or a lot of times that ball is going to be a deep ball thrown down the sideline because you'll get man-to-man. Nice job by the defense applying pressure, getting the sack, now putting them in a bad situation backed up close to their own end zone.
The lone back's got it. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. And the Mountaineers will line up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Looking for a block. It's Brown. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Tosses it incomplete. 2nd and 10 here. To the air, it's Klubnik. He makes the connection. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. Shows him the stiff arm. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. They give it to him again. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 3, but he is inside the 30 to the 29. They'll run the option. He'll toss it. Nothing but got some room headed to the goal line. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Tiger.
And the running back gets his second rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You can tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
Getting set for the point after. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Appalachian State regains possession and the Mountaineer offense headed to the field. Gets it out fast.
I'll say this, man. In college football, you see a lot of bad tackling. You didn't see it right there. That was an awesome job. First off, being there at the point of attack. Once the tight end made the catch, there was no doubt he was going down. Great job form tackle.
They finally get him on the ground, but the big running play moves the change for the first down. They'll ride the hot hand. And he'll pick up the first down after a tough run there. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty. Defense just a little too eager, and that's 5 yards for the O. Looking to pass. It's Aguilar. Floats it out in space. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. The give to the tailback. The Mountaineers get the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. Fires left. Got his man. And they'll bring him down, but not before he picks up the first down. And the Mountaineers come to the line with a new set of downs. It's a draw. Pirouettes through. How about the patience from this sophomore to hunt that green grass? The Mountaineers will try to put one on the board on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, App State! Big-time touchdown there to get some much-needed momentum.
You got to find something, right? Who are you going to go to make that big play to get you back into it? You're not back in it yet. It's not tied. You're not there yet, but you're starting to inch back into it and get some momentum going.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. Hit that one with some aggression for the point after. So it's a 73-yard touchdown drive. And it was capped off with the 8-yard run. And no chance at a return. Here they'll start this drive at their own 25. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. Got the quick completion. Kept it on the ground on first down. Now back to the line. Looking to throw, it's Klubnik. Quickly out to the tight end. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. On third and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. He's looking to throw it. Fires to the wideout. Wide open downfield. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. Clemson has just been prolific at the receiver position. More scheme or more talent? I'd argue it's both, David.
Yeah, I argue more talent over the years, just dudes on the outside that win. And you know what? I think Clemson, as much as anybody in the country, has always featured those guys. And you want to play one-on-one with those guys, or you want to give them a cushion like they'll throw it right now. And they've always believed in those guys out wide. And you know what? They usually come through for them.
And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. This offense has a second down play. He's looking to throw. The sure hands. It's grinding stool. And he laid the lumber to stop him from getting the first down. Third down play from the gun. Makes his connection. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. First and goal for the offense. They'll try to get it in with the run. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. See if they can get it done on second and goal. They'll keep it on the ground, right up the gut, looking for 6. He works his way ever closer, all the way down to the 1-yard line. As they come to the line on third down, already 2 for 2 on this drive. He makes a catch at the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson.
And what a nice play call and nice execution. Play action, you're thinking run. Quarterback pulls it out, throws the football right behind those guys, and gets the touchdown.
Yeah, it was a nice job there by the quarterback, too, on the ball handling. He just froze the defense just long enough to help those wide receivers and targets get some separation in the end zone, and at that point, it was just an execution.
And with the extra point, they pushed the lead out a little further. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Appalachian State offense returns to the field. There's certainly still a hill to climb, but they've got to make... And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
You got to be impressed with this defense early in this game, guys. They've got a big lead because they are getting after the quarterback. They've already generated multiple sacks. They thought coming into this game they could take advantage of this offensive line, and that game plan is working to perfection.
This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. They'll try the run. Finding just enough room to slither and juke his way out to the 16. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. Third and long from inside their own 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. He gets a block. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. They'll go to the ground. Turns it on in midfield. And they drag him down, but not before he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Pre-snap motion, quarterback trying to get a read. Incomplete, and man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on second down. To the air, it's Klubnik. Firing to the right, complete. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. Used the play fake, now to throw. Got it in the middle. It's Williams. He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs. The Tigers with the 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a man. And he's got it. Touchdown, Clemson.
Defense has to be better on the back end. They knew this offense was going to come out, and they were going to challenge them. They were going to try to push the ball vertically down the field. They've now given up 2 touchdown passes in this game. They have got to shore up their play in the back half.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great college football matchup. North Carolina is being humbled today. There's just no other way to say it. A complete and thorough thumping in Chapel Hill. They're trailing by 16 to Charlotte. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business.
Gets away from one. He's got space. And he's brought down after a huge completion.
After giving up that big shot defensively, how confident are you calling that coverage again? You're now on your own end of the field, and now your backs are against the wall.
We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this thing has been one-sided, and they hope to at least have something to feel good about going into halftime. They're trying to get to it. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
Oh, that's a missed opportunity. You know the quarterback was excited. He saw man coverage. He thought he was going to have an opportunity to come up with a big play, but up front they could not protect him well enough.
This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. Coming after it. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Caught over the middle. It's Horn. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. And that is no good. And I guess they wanted to draw a little closer instead. They're still way, way behind. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. They've been the height of efficiency here in the first half, David, and you've got to think they're going to try to click it right down the field here.
When you're looking at your playbook and it's worked so well in the first half, I'm going to continue to do what I've been doing, Palmer, because it's been all gas.
Pollock, that's right. Strike while the iron's hot, too, before this defense gets to going at halftime to potentially make some adjustments, show you some different looks in the second half. Whatever you've been doing, it's working. Keep it up.
Trying to find his man on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. To the air. It's Klubnik. Got his man downfield. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the 1st down. Looking to move it through the air. Grabbed in the middle. It's Randall. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the 1st down. The offense calls timeout. It's the 2nd one they've used this half. The back goes in motion. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. After the quarterback and receiver couldn't connect, it's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. He's got it and still on his feet. They make the stop right there. Good pickup. It's still short of the 1st down. Quick timeout called by the offense after the play. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a 1st down without scoring. 3rd down. Trying to get to it. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. splits the uprights right down the middle. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead. That late-in-the-half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10, and the returner will be knocked down. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Nice move to stay on his feet. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore. Well, this is kind of weird. They're not even going to try to run a play. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Fellas, yeoman's work so far in Death Valley, and welcome into the halftime report. Talk about a first half from that dude out of the backfield. He's been a total game changer. And how many top plays moments have we seen on missed tackles alone? Video game moves from one of the shiftiest players in all of college football. And with that, let's send it back to our guys high above Howard's Rock.
And the Mountaineers will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. Comes out throwing on first down. Caught in the backfield. It's Maffa. Makes the catch, and he's brought down. They'll line up for a second down play. Off the play fake. He's going for it all. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Back to throw, it's Klubnik. He's got an open man. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on third down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
Looking to throw on second down. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On third down, going up top. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. Clemson will send the punt team out. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And that is textbook instructional video. Out of bounds right around the goal line. Takes the handoff. It's Roberts. Finds some room, and that's what you want to get away from the goal line. A 5-yard pickup out to the 6. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. He's looking to throw. Quick completion on the out. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop.
Yeah, this defense is going to have a plan for this tight end, especially when he lines up in the slot, because there's a lot of different routes he can run, and because of his size and his wingspan, he's very, very difficult to cover.
Now on first down from the 28. Use the play fake, now to throw. He's got the tight end. And there is nothing doing on that one. You got the completion and nothing else to show for it. Looking downfield, it's Aguilar. Takes the easy completion. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. A 3rd and long coming up here. He wants to throw it again. A little screen to the running back. Oh, he left him grabbing. They make the stop, but not before the screen has hit them for a first down and much more. Really good execution by this offense. Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. Gets away from one. Finds some space. Touchdown, Tigers. A great return for the touchdown. Any return for a touchdown is a great one to a defense. What a play by this defense with the pick six.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
They'll try to add another to their lead. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. They're about to kick it away, and the defense probably can't wait to get back out there after the pick six. He'll return it. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Appalachian State regains possession, and the Mountaineer offense headed to the field. Hold and fire complete. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down. Out of the gun to give to the back. Found a little space, and he's got 4 to the 35. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Dropping back, it's Aguilar. Looking down the middle. It's complete. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. They'll run it. Nowhere to go, and the ball's loose. Oh, it looks as if the defense got it. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
I love those smashes where you can hear it up here, Reese. Goodness gracious, you can hear the contact. Such a big lick. The offensive guy doesn't hold on to the football. Huge momentum swing, big turnover forced by the defense.
Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
Wants to pass. Got it behind the line. It's Haynes.
Yeah, and you see they keep creeping the running backs out in the flat right there. He slips him out to the right, gets him the football quickly. But this defense, man, I'll tell you what, you talk about speed, seeing things, reacting, and going and getting them on the ground. Really nice job.
This is a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Getting some heat. Takes a hit as he fires. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. And that is textbook instructional video. Out of bounds right around the goal line. The give to the back. Smashes through. Strong run there to pick up 4 and get it out to the 7. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6.
Brings up 2nd down.
They'll leave it with him. Follows a good block there. Picks up 3. He's out to the 9. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. So 3rd and short from inside the 20. You convert here, and this drive takes on a different complexion. They'll try to get the first through the air. Got it in the middle. It's Wilson. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Going to the ground. Hits the spin cycle. They knock him down after a gain of 3 to the 23. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Bulldozes his way through. They make the stop, but this running game moves the chains as they get the first down. Might as well give it to him again. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8.
At the 41. Brings up 2nd down.
Leaves it with the back. Keeps the legs moving. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Offside. Defense.
So they'll decline the penalty, pleased with the results of that last play. The Mountaineers are on the move. They'll try the counter. Powers through the defender.
You want to talk about making it easy for an offensive coordinator. You pick up a bunch of yards on first down, make that 2nd down really, really manageable. That's a great job by the offense.
Encroachment. Defense.
Contact in the neutral zone leads to that penalty. Good news for the offense. He'll come out throwing on first down. That's caught. It's Robinson. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. Makes a connection. And they make the tackle, but it'll be enough for a first down, and we'll see if they get another play off here in the 3rd. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. They love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. Quarterback on the keeper. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. And after getting it right on the edge, they'll try to punch it in on 3rd down. Pushes for the goal line. Gets it into the end zone, but wait a minute. We'll have to check out the laundry on the field. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. On 3rd and goal, they'll throw it. And it's a touchdown. It is also a play in which there is a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands. Lining up for the PAT. And it's perfect. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Dynamite matchup this week, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Oklahoma State is down, but they are not out of it. Not inside Boone Pickens Stadium, one of the best home field advantages in all of college football.
Here's the handoff.
They're trailing by just 4 to Arkansas. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. They're getting this guy lathered up. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. 2nd down coming up. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Now facing a 3rd and long. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. So Clemson is lining up to punt this one away. He'll try to really get into this one. How about this? It's out of bounds inside the 10, and they're going to mark it right around the 5-yard line. What a great job there. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. And he's going to go down at the 1.
Well, this defense thought coming into this one they could get after the quarterback, but I'm not sure, guys, if they thought they'd have this much success. Everything they've dialed up has gotten home. They've got 6 sacks in this game.
They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. Running back searching for a hole. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. They stop him after a short game. Probably just wanted to mitigate the losses with 4th down coming. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. They'll give it to the back. Open space at the 25. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. Down to the 12-yard line, it's 1st down. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Gets it into the end zone, but there's a flag down. We'll see if this one is coming back. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. He leaves it with his back. And the defense wrestles him to the ground. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Off the bootleg, wants to throw it. Fires into the end zone. Tipped at the line, and it's intercepted. Inside the 50. At the 30. He's at the 10. And he glides into the end zone easily, but this one might be coming back.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
What a huge call there. They had the turnover. Instead, the roughing the passer call takes it all away. He'll toss it. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. 2nd and goal coming up.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
He'll pull it on the read. Touchdown, Tigers. And the pummeling has started.
After starting the season 0-1, they knew they needed more from their offense in this game. Just had to find ways to make more explosive plays, and that's what they've been able to do. They've executed at a tremendous level. I really like the quarterback play and the leadership that he's showing, and because of that, they look like they're going to get back to 500, and let's see where this team can go.
And the extra point was good. They didn't have a whole lot of real estate in front of them when they took over possession, but they wasted no time. Couple of plays into the end zone. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Appalachian State offense returns to the field. Wants to throw on 1st down. The pass is incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield, and that shot the quarterback took might have been a little too much. You just can't hit the quarterback like that. That is a dumb play, and the defender got caught red-handed. Going up top on 1st down. And the quarterback is snowed under.
You gotta love a defense that just is flying around and having fun. That's what these guys look like, right? All game long, everything has gone their way. And here we are early in the 4th quarter, and they are still bringing their A game, getting a sack on that last one.
They'll try to put it in drive this time on 2nd down from the 22. Dropping back, it's Aguilar. A strike downfield. Push down for the tackle. Ball is at the 42-yard line, close to 4-down territory. Here's 3rd and short. They'll try to get it through the air. Caught near the sticks. It's Roberts. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Fires and picked off. He'll try to take it back. He's at the 40. The 20. And he's going to take it all the way back. Touchdown, Tigers.
Dude, you didn't think it could get any worse, right? You thought this game's over as it is anyways. Offense still throwing the football, still trying to make plays, and the defense just continues to pour it on, gets the pick, makes its way all the way to the end zone.
Up to add another. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. They're lining up to kick it off after the pick six, and that defense will come out feeling it. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. They'll throw it on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Wilson. And he might be known for run fits, but that was a sure and heavy tackle on the tight end. The play action fake. Throws to the wideout. It's incomplete, and he's lucky to get that one back. Almost intercepted. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. And the Mountaineers will bring the punt team onto the field. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. They get him down at the 49, but not before he picks up 15. Took just one play, and they got it almost to midfield. First down from the 49. Right back to the well. Thrust that arm out. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. They go to the ground. And the tackle was made, but there has been a flag thrown.
Hold it. Offense.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. They're testing the right side here. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a third down and short. Back to throw. It's Klubnik. Makes the grab at the 10. Touchdown, Clemson. And the route is on. This dude is putting on a show, taking up residence in the end zone by the air and by the ground, in keeping with what Clemson looks for in a quarterback.
Man, this is unbelievable. I mean, you've seen so many great guys run through, and Clemson majors in quarterbacks that can throw, can run, and really be dynamic. And this guy is having himself a day.
And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. North Carolina is down right now, but that kid on the defensive side, I know this is a big statement, but he looks like a young Lawrence Taylor. Do not rule out a comeback. They're trailing by 12 to Charlotte.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there.
We'll circle back if anything changes in this exciting college football matchup.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Pulls it in. It's Wilson.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead. It's late, and they're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really...
And he throws another interception, his third of the night. Takes it the other way. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Clemson. What a great play by the defense and paying it off with the interception return.
I love this free safety and how he plays center field, and oftentimes he's able to bait QBs into bad decisions. He did it right there. Made the quarterback think he was dropping one way, put his foot in the ground, got in front of that pass, and then showed you the wheels, returning it for a touchdown.
Well, they say you win a few, you lose a few, and some get rained out. Would have been good for this team if this one had gotten rained out because they lost badly.
Yeah, not a lot to be too proud about in this one here. Good news is you get to go back to the drawing board. You get to go back, you get to have another week of practice as a coaching staff, try and find ways to get players in position to go out and make plays. You're going to need a big locker room speech after this one, David.
Yeah, and you're going to watch this tape, and it's going to hurt because you're going to watch it with the coaches, and you're going to see the mess-ups and all the things you could have done better, but you got to learn from it. You got to get better. You got to grow, and that's how that works.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.